Hey everyone, BladeWolf88 here, bringing you the Hexagon Protocol. This I'm doing slightly differently. What we're going to do is I've actually done parts 1 to 4 already, but I'm now going to show you the full 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 all in one playthrough. So you're not seeing things being repeated, you're not seeing the same styles over and over again, but to give you a run through of what we need to do, we have to kill Cedric Gendron as a security guard, Donation Marlowe as a security guard. There are landmines hidden around the palace garden, and we have to disarm them. We cannot use guns, and the speedboat is the only way out. So we've got plenty to do. Let's go on to our planning. What you're going to need for your planning on this one is you're going to want to start upstairs. We need to go undercover in the AV area. We've got our silver ballers. We've got our lockpick, because we're going to need that to get into the basement, because we have to get the mine disarm device, very similar to the laser disarm device from before. And we can always use a few extra items. I mean, what I might look at doing actually is sticking, let's see, if we should stick this lethal syringe in one of them, because the problem you have in this particular episode is that when you kill someone, obviously you have to drag their body. Their bodies can trigger the mines, so it makes it a lot more difficult. But let's jump straight in, and I'll show you how it's done. The step on our murder schedule is to get our escape curtain ready. What we need to do is pop into this room here, the one with all the pictures and stuff up on the whiteboard, and grab these, the speedboat keys, because for this escalation, you can only leave via speedboat. So we need to make sure we have those, otherwise we're going to be running around after killing people and having a lot of people looking for us while we're trying to get these damn keys, so we don't need that. But once we have them, we need to head straight down to the basement. We're going down here, because down in the basement is where you will find the mine disarm device. It's identical to the laser disarm device, except it works on mines. And the frustrating thing about mines is you cannot actually see them at all. They do not show up, they do not have a telltale trigger, or like a cone or anything you can see. Literally, there could be anywhere, so this item is essential for this escalation.
You wanna watch it?
So after we've headed through here, we're going to go round the corner. We need to equip our coin, our trusty coin, which has helped me through many an assassination. And we need to open this door and then throw the coin at those pipes, just like that.
Weird.
That will make him come outside, and then we can knock him out, because we need at least 2 guards to be paying attention elsewhere, and this guy can be doing whatever he wants.
I didn't find anything.
So now we can choke him out and take his outfit, because we do need to be dressed as a security guard for this mission. So we'll pick up the batoli, pick up the coin, take his outfit. And luckily this is a very low traffic area, so once you've done this you should be fine. The only traffic that comes through here was actually that, what's his name, the stylist that we saw earlier. So now we're here, we can sneak into this corner, carefully pick this lock, and this will reveal to us the mine disarm device that we need. You do have to be very careful with your timings on this mission. I've actually followed this timing very carefully, because there is a patrolling security guard that can massively delay your mission if you don't get to that point quick enough. So you do have to be quite quick on your toes, like we have been here. But now what we can do is, now we have the mine device, we need to head along here, stay underground, and then go out this exit. The reason for that is it avoids a lot of the issues you face having to deal... Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. Right, first step, make sure that's equipped, because all the gardens have bombs everywhere, and you really have to be careful, because if you get caught out, boom. Quite simply, boom. This is where we do end up, unfortunately, having to play a bit of the waiting game, because what will happen is, the guy is going to walk around there, and he's going to have a little chat with those guys, and then we're going to have to choke him out and get him in this room. But we have to be very quick about it, because if we get caught, game over straight away. Because the accuracy of these guys has been improved in one of the last patches, I think, because they can now take you down in a couple of hits, whereas before you could usually survive if you were quick enough. So as you can see, he's now coming along here, but also that guy there will start to come around the corner any second, so we can't risk attacking either of them. What we actually need to do is we need to wait. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to trigger the event for Helmut, so that he will now eventually answer his bloody phone. As you can see, this is the guy I was worried about. This is the guy that we did not want to be having trouble with right now. I wonder if I could choke this dude out and get him in there without that other dude noticing. Nah, I don't want to risk it. I really don't want to risk it. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to wait until he comes down here, and then we're going to choke him out and chuck him in through that window there. That's going to be the easiest way to do this. Usually, if you are quicker, he's usually stood here, facing that way, and then he starts to walk like this, so then you can grab him straight away and chuck him in there. Good day to you, sir. But what we can do now, as you can see, we're going to grab him here, no one's looking, pop his neck, just like that, give him a little wiggle, and if we're quick, there we go, we can just chuck him straight in there. But always make sure that mine device is equipped in your hand. You do not want to be caught out without it, because it will cause you no end of problems. But again, we have to play another waiting game here for these guards to fuck off. Because these two guards, if they notice me, because if you look, there is our final target right in front of us. So we have to be very careful, very quiet, keep out of the way. Although what I could do, no, I very nearly unequipped my mine detector there, and that would have been catastrophic. Because if I get caught out without that, I am in loads of trouble. And if you notice there as well, that other guy stood there. I need to make sure that he doesn't notice me either. So once these two guards on this side here start walking down towards me, I can then wait for him to leave and then kill the final guard, walk over there down the stairs and be gone. So they should finish up relatively soon. But as I say, a lot of this is the waiting game, but this is the best way to ensure that you don't get caught out and you get the highest chance of getting what would technically be the silent assassin rating. So you get nice and close behind him, give him a little struggle cuddle, pop his neck, and then it's just a simple case of getting downstairs. And as I said before, we can only go by going through the speedboat. So this is our way out. We already have our keys. Make sure you do not take off that mine device, otherwise you are going to have an incredibly bad day. But there you have it, guys. That is how you complete the latest Paris Escalation mission without being noticed, without being seen, and without, most importantly, being blown up. Let's see what score we get. There we go, Hexagon Protocol completed. Oh, we can now spawn straight up in the attic. That's pretty cool. Come on, let's see how many wiggles we get. Only 2 wiggles. Oh, they must have found the bodies after I left. But that's the way I play it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope this will be useful to you. If you've got any questions or any other ways that I could have done the mission, or any feedback you want to give us, feel free to chuck it in a comment below. But as always, thanks very much for joining me in this. I hope you like this format. If you don't like the format, I can go back to the old way, showing you step by step, whichever you guys prefer. But I hope to see you all in the next episode of whatever I decide to make.